Canelo baby and Metipa. And Crawford checks not city, put to John the morning Samati. Tidy my brother, that's not shower. Because you can't come when you knew. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Messer says, Wabaswa, Mema Wachi, Mema Wajo, Mema Waha, baby Bia will be ara. Messer said, we be share video non so. Amanfo na nka mebonya menyum kwa nanka ya asore ne wa heya wan kwa asore no bi chechi amonyina ena yesi de ban na we oh Hopson Adoye say obedidi wan say wi ase wo hu Africa for ya wokasa no wato bo ase se wo hu ade bi ya wo sa aso wano a ya na wato bo ase akasa eno ntina emere nyina se wode wadaage eto ho ema nea oni bi na o yere ho se wo beye papa ama obi that's all yere ho ko unim da your own words will be playing back to you and it is a law e was asase yesu say the evil men do goes after them menuanom akwaba baba akwaba Emmanuel akwaba mama Thelma eneme mawakwaba the evil men ena mama anoa akwaba menuanom se waba so amesese wo be share video no Hopson Adoye. What is Hopson Adoye's position in government? From what I know, he was a security national security personnel at the airport. You know, it's so sad they say government has infested or has imposed their will on everybody. And businessmen, people who owns radio stations are now forced to do what the government wants. And national security, Teteno, Emrana Rollins Sisu, Emrana Atameo Sisu, even Kofota, national security for Kraum. They are very sacred. They cannot identify themselves in public. You are not. It is against the way democracy to sort of announce your party affiliation. As a way police officer, untimi enko campaigni obi a will serve the nation. You can't even affiliate yourself with any political party. And it is what democracy na yakano democracy. Our democracy has been altered by this MPP. And now mama politics in yefe. So Hopson Adoye was sacked long time ago. Hopson Adoye is not a way airport national security agent biom. Adoye, when MPP came to power no, the catcher mo and maybe a has a MPP, they love con artists. They love ex-convicts. MPP hired people like Hopson Adoye to do dirty jobs. Ebi ni sawa broni. Ebi any sawa broni affiliation with the president now. We almost stage robbery that almost cost that poor lady, ne sanity. So if and then you have to say Hopson Adoye say he's been sacked from his position. Ghana, what was Hopson Adoye's position in government? Tell me. Hopson Adoye was airport national security agent. Was he holding the same position when MPP came to power? What was the deal he did at the airport Emma Omuyi Nedino. So what position was MPP paying Hopeless Adoye for? Amanfo, yeah, Ghana ye kuro. Ghana ye kuro. Me phone ye kura me wahu. Me phone ye kura me. Ewiase aye ding. Yeah? The whole world is facing some form of financial crisis. Enunti abanye wo kromu ahu. Wa enable business owners. Wa ma almost some leverage. Ebema business owners will cut down prices. Inti ene $1,600 phone. No. The business owners, because it's what the policies ewo kromu had said the TNT no. The business has allowed, the government has allowed businesses a leverage to cut down prices. Many stores, many retailers, many away because the consumers are facing difficulties. We have to go after their buying for pay raise. So many people, many unions are going into some form of a request, which is ending a lot of companies into say almost strike. Ama for me, but me lower the kakara. Me can't ya check. Say who lower the mommy. Sorry, I'm on for. Sorry. Greetings, Papa Richard Banini. Me chiamu nyina. Inti Abainu has given a lot of hope. Hopeless Adoye has been nothing, yet he allows himself to be used to do dirty work. Yeah, beba ho, Papa Emmanuel. You see, many government has, when they say people don't listen. This Abain does not listen to any of the institutions now. Every government, when every government comes in, they listen to institutions set aside for research. Every government they ask those institutions for aid. Meaning, say, when the economy was crashing down, there were experts in Ghana. In the university, they are experts, researchers. In the schools, now what Ghana no, they have organizations. Some of these organizations, ebini what is it? Friends of the Nation. They specialize in fishery industry. Ebini Center for Coastal Management. Ebini enyama bebre. There are so many institutions. GII, Ghana Integrity debe institutions. They've been bought by the government. When you allow yourself to be bought by the government, nothing that you are set for become valuable. Like Hopeless Adoye. You see, we all have a mandate. A certain obligations be any asasi way so institutions actually forms to actually be an aid or a capable force. A group of people, they form a group so they can tackle specific areas of need in society. Government institutions government they are organization institutions formed to scrutinize, and this is the law, this is democracy. The right of the people. They are institutions almost scrutiny the government. They research projects, they research programs. If the government says they are going to do this now, does the government has all the resources to accomplish that particular program now? No, the government doesn't. The government is packed with gurus who knows how to make laws and regulation, but to actually execute those policies, government don't have everything. So government partnership with those institutions now, Ghana. Abine way problem. The only problem Abine way MPP and We are speaking for Ghana, Manfo. Listen to me. This is not individuals like Marie, Kevin Telan Tokwa. Marie want to serve her own selfish interest and other things now. They allow people, she herself is saying, say, what did the MPP for them, did the omatam? You are foolish woman to be influenced by someone. So, omedi to say, a trade the funke, no money or more count. Show. This one is not those things. This is a government whose actions affect Obibia, affect every sector. Security, a job, a social economy, and also your spiritual strength, your physical strength, emotional well-being, spiritual well-being, and physical well-being. All those things are embedded in our democracy, which allows us to sort of exercise within yen policies and yen way draw the two. So what you say? It is not the constitution. All these things were supposed to be provisions. I address it to that. So government has department, any institutions formed to aid the government, to help the government. Some of the help is to you remember when the e-levy was coming? The e-levy was coming because it said Abino feels every time Abino overspends, they push the Ekano to etimemu mindful, which was wrong. Abino spent not on us, not on the citizens. Abino over a budget or over the expenses. Akufo-Addo went to Qatar. It cost Ghanaians billions of cedis. Akufo-Addo play no they call Qatar no for play for on camp ball for no. So that money went into drain. That money Akufo-Addo took the plane, which is costing Ghanaians $15,000 per 1 hour. 15 to 17,000 1 hour pay. So such expenses was not spent on Ghanaians. Many amontie me here because we are losing. And then I was listening to Sankofa Radio. Penyini be frey. Enim guasia because this penyini, as I heard, he was an elder for a church. Ewa Canada. It is humiliating to hear such things coming out of Mpanyinfoɔ because of we allow ourselves, and I'll talk a little bit about that. We allow ourselves to be influenced by old saying Mpanyinfoɔ no were hurt by some form of aprepredie and omodi culture, tribe, ebeye otan, ebeye esiadie, ebeye a blockage for development in Ghana. And you hear it from the voices of our old men, our old folks, So it is so sad. There are provisions way of emboafua. So when e-levy came, e-levy it's not because Abino spent on in Ghana. MPP kana beto hono. The hiring of a lot of people who Akufo-Addo feels he owes them a favor. He overhired in ministry all these people, MPs and all those ministers. It was foolishness. They did nothing for Ghana. These people, all the ministers, all these people now, Akufo-Addo hiring, did nothing. These offices are dumb. I had to say, well, we account in dormant. They are dormant positions. They don't add on to Ghanaian life. Some of these expenditures, his own office overspent. When him say the government is funding to manipulate, is this adding on to Ghana? TMU. The government is already campaigning. They are spending Ghana for Sika to campaign. What are some of these campaigning? Manipulating Ghanaian people to bring out false news. It is funding going into drain. Yɛde nkurɔfoɔ kɔ Israel. Aban sika ni bi. And anu ya yɛse yɛkɔ summit. A summit which Ghanaian did nothing about. Climate summit. Ghana for nya hwee ɛmfa climate ho. Ɛwɔ Ghana. But Akufo-Addo packed Ghana for omuye government adwuma no more omuye government adwuma no 322 people and hired a plane for them to go on a plane. He didn't even go on a plane. No. He also took himself a private jet. Akufo-Addo. These are some of the mepa. What is the benefit from that summit? No, what are the benefits? Kwame Nkrumah ba so no or the Ghana for etutu kwan ema omo kosua biribi de ba akronum ema ene hu Tamaport, Tama Airport, hu Railway, hu nyama so many factories ene schools obi antimi amaye hweyanka ho. Kwame Nkrumah did that. He put people into schools or the omo tu kwan. Akufo-Addo wants foolish boys and men to think, say, I am doing something for you. But they themselves, and the slavery way in one, and Kwasumono, it's in a different, totally different style. So saying Kwasumoni, different, or one kasankasa, oka, one kasankasa, o pacha, teten Kwasumono, not yet dragging Krofo the chain. Not African in Peso Bekon Kwasumo. Tete, and Kwasumono, ye kotia, wuna nebi. Sika yama omo akpeteshi yama omo glasses yama omo cigarette yama omo gunpowder. And almost say gunpowder, no, it was not for their own use. It was to use it on their own people. So tete way no slavery no na African obibini was forced into it. And then Kwasumono African pachow. Sa monfa men kon Kwasumu. It is dangerous. The minute somebody has a control over your actions, your head, but Akufo-Addo and his gangs want people to believe, say, he is doing them a favor by bringing them to a summit. Say, summit na moko na buye juma wo Ghana na. Bisame say MP na wo pese obedi ade no ni V8 na demu no say ambulance umame yare kura. Do they use those V8 as an ambulance? If the ambulance has no gas, do they use the V8 as an ambulance? This is practical. And na yaba be kon obibini free hu bra hunemu na hunemu e na wote onyankopon tirimu nya dene sao a ode ade be sieu eduane accommodate na yesi yes, you build your body spiritually. You bedu I know a different teaching, but no, God wants you to survive. God wants you to be healthy. Inti na ye ka hunemu asem. Ye wo hunemu asem and ye wo humu asem. So ask me say e kana ye de bre Ghana fo no. Enne Ghana ni e pa cha self aminko Bible na kan to ho. Or say you will be begging the slave, the one who enslaved you, to be a slave to that person. Sometimes so tin semni betete fo no mo nyansa so matro sa niam we ato amayen. Ma metem as the government has increased their expenses for 2023 but decreased the infrastructure spending. Ma metem ene Enkwasumono we are part me say Ghana ni e pachow edi nkotodwe say yemfa ne nko enkwasumu. So this way government, this particular government, which may not necessarily be the objective of the party, but this Akufo-Addo government, which we all know who is not a Ghanaian, let me see if I can show you a video that proves what I have been saying all along. Menua ubabedi matam memfa ho papa da so yo hiani. Menua ubabedi matam memfa ho papa da so tiefuo mu ho. Menua ubabedi matam memfa ho I don't care a bit about you. I am talking about the truth, and I don't care about you. If you don't care about yourself to allow somebody to enjoy, now what it gotta more ye fin kan. Edua najua and tontomo yo, because the country itself has not been addressed, taken care of. Minya menfawu huba kumpo. If you don't care about yourself, how much more do you want me to care for you? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So won't care about yourself. Minya menso men care. Let me just see if I can show you a video that I am talking about to prove to you that Kufuor is not Ghanaians. When I find it, I will show you. So all these expenditures is what Ghana former are paying for. And now I will show me, including Hopeless Adoye, or no benefit ayademano. Any where are my downloads? Where are my downloads? Download. Okay, very good. Ebini Ekufuor expenditure. Ebini ni where omode emano. Ebini ni allowance omode mano. Ekufuor don't hold any position. Hopeless Adoye has no position. What office does Hopeless works? Hopeless. Ni office wa himfa. Wa unim Hopeless office no brabe chere. Hopeless Adoye say ya yine di MPP for yine di. Show me Hopeless Adoye's office. Ni office is on the street. Hopeless Adoye office is on the street, boy. I beniba wono ya discriminating against you. I will pray for a change of language and perception within Ghanaians. You have allowed Achem mafias to use you and then dump you. And then me say Ghana Niba is begging to be enslaved. I say they always think of growing their so-called party, leaving Ghana behind. Exactly. Enoch, Nana is spoiling Ghana for the next president to suffer, because he knows that they have nothing to say to convince Ghanaians. Only my Kumasi people are ready, like ever, ready battery to continue to vote for MPP. Only Kumasi people indeed. Osesa Akodia will convince Kumasi people with his Ashanti rap. Enoch, asamna na wakano. So, Osha Ghana, what is going in Ghana right? Ghana is in debt. Maybe come before one samuya chirosha. $1,600 so. In so, a chrome had their policies, their structures, their way near yet to bring some form of relief for onipa no ti o manimuno. Inti yempekura sa obabeto ade cash. You see, Baumia got it so wrong. Baumia is trying to think abrochi kakara. Into one say Baumia say na yakwa koto gold we yakwa koto oil with gold. Baumia Jimmy. Hey, Baumia akwanu we Jimmy. So Baumia wants to say we can buy things on credit. Na mumu gold yesay. Omu kwa koji chema wuntu mi gold nana. It's wusha the whole Ghana no otan any wudie sankosi akekana yaka kire yenuanu mu bi omde anyini abebo nkokora. And so up to today akokora mfa hwe emeka Ghana economy no, you have not spoken before. Ghana ni ahosha me won unko rally da wonko sakumi prekuna yeye no, it was a stage. You have never been on as a youth etiesi krom ebinsi da. It was a mrewe say yimu anyankoponim ni odi ade eno nyane mebunu no eja ebeni wo mebunu no mu inti enega na ka abagana no. It is not because Ghanaians has spent. It is not because they invested in this particular subject or me fan say infrastructure yedi yenani wahu except for a commission. And commission kwa ena Ghana for MPP for iti wosha near MPP ena ka abeda hwa ye say Ghana ni yedi extra tax 2.5 eba be kan wo tax ho as if say already no And have you heard Canada raising tax for the past couple years? Have you heard that? Especially in this time, especially especially aban airboa businesses to thrive. Ghana for MPP for a good kuromu ha omo stores. Obi meka nkyere me say e mana COVID ba ya na ban money ne store ne sika. Wa ban ma obi wa bon wa Jimmy Sine followers na wo Ghana no. Wa wuti kuromu ha a wo se wo business even uton meko na sa sika na yadema a mimi ni mu nkrofo o manjibi obi agi over 100,000 small ones say obi obotre ekra gitimiji 40,000 na wo se wo grocery store wo hair product store 1 GB wa bon wo ye financial advisor 1 GB wa bon obi a wo ye mefa ni say wo ton fie real estate 1 GB wa bon wa jimi wo ye tax we wa jimi wa bon yankura yenni business ekrampo ni ya GB. So every country has heard, has perceived, has listened to their experts, the partners in the system. Aban we say yentie any partner behind. Even we also worldwide when Akufo-Addo was being interviewed and he was asked by someone who has interviewed so many world leaders. He interviewed Akufo-Addo and asked him, say, an expert in economy is saying in your country, say, there are different measures you can put in place instead of this e-levy. Mote emuaya muamo president or the man. The president has no clue about leading a nation. The president does not know how to partnership with the country, with the ejedifuo, with etimemumaifuo, with experts in the country. The president came with his own gangs. The president owes so much money. He was the most expensive president ever Ghanaians has ever inherited. And you have foolish men and boys. Budget na ba you know. Papa be friend or say. Ebi wo mu eye, ebi wo mu enye. The only thing the man could say, any V8. V8, you know, what is it costing Ghanaians? What is the V8 costing Ghanaians? They bought the freaking thing. Are you trying to tell me they are going to transform the V8 into an ambulance car? You see, Ghana for nim adia the result into a pen toto or kasano see. The government will discontinue of up and down V8. What is the V8 costing Ghana for? Gas no mubugumu no. It's a fraction of what Ghana need. Has they transformed or transferred those V8? Has they sold it so it will yield money? What would it yield? A better cost. What cost is that? Into whom paying phobia, they have no clue about economy. Omo nim what is a financial literacy. Onim adia edi emkoswo eba na brabom. Into Ghana for bebre, this budget are passing, they have no clue what is going to cost Ghana for. Show the finance minister no on the budget no much no for the past years no. 1.9 billion. Budget na ye ready no on we raising the office budget to 205 billion. Many a wadwin adwuma a wo ka se MPP aboronsanfo NDC fo me pa chaw esum ene kom de he na yesefa esum ene kom muna mode esum ebe g ekom eno nti hwe enipa dasane won munnim tumi munnim nipa tumi me say ade a eye valuable onipa dasane can turn it into a very nasty thing ema de kodie no endi mu manipa ne da until you sold a doomsaw to win power. Until you will use a doomsaw open toto to me buena no can say. Mo can say yen re fi a doomsaw ye de sumu wa bodam bebre. Minua papa wa bodam. I'm telling you it is beyond na otan emenipa bodam. Otan emenipa shaky. Otan se woman tan di umu ahun e ma wotu wa na wo shaky na wo popo na you will never see anything good around you. Everything that is the spiritual thing forces we keep talking about. You start building up energy destroy adeɛ. It destroys everything in your life. Until we see and painful and almost say, what can say you refi esum ne kom minua de he na wo pe esum. Even back in those days, and namundundum those machines now, NDC, away, John Mahama, Eddie Ebe solve problem of doom sono. Mundum those two machines in Ghana. Munko dundum sa two machines no MPP for me saying, and na mosini ba bedi atie. Mosini ni divya. MPP will make sure say maybe enkrani ni adia dana. Papa we enfantini na bedi a na nzima yebema obi bia bedi ade na hatred ne dɔɔso menua wo hwɛ me anansesama ya to kyerɛ wo about NDC because of ayigbeni opepeni eno na ama wo komode light si wo so because of say Ghana no, you didn't even know the history that brought whatever brought. You see, historical history is what a man has. So if you disvalue and disregard history, minia you uti ebe pem edan, because you won't know what is hurting you. Historically, Ghana brought in so many. The population increased, but the government did not invest in our electricity infrastructures. That is what created the doomsday. But and the machine now. NDC invested to solve the problems of doomso. Mundum sa machines na yenshe what will happen to Ghana doomso. Did MPP did anything for doomso? Did MPP for by no? Oma beye bribi for doomso. Here politics is not about bringing false news. So politics is about nyawunya ya enye no. Brabaye no money enye fe. Period. Nia unia no enye no the opposition those away omwa your predecessor no ni enye no brabe ye nenye fe na Ghana nsem emma. That is what we are asking for. But mod your time bompa ye amamako Israel nyina sa muma away opepe ni medi uso ene Ghana ni de ne ho ba afore ama onipa da sane hwe Hopeless Adoye oni office. The office was on the street. Se Ekufu Adonea na Hopeless Adoye akwasesa. Se Ekufu Adone na Hopeless Adoye akwasesa. Ekufu Ado ejunso. Ekufu Ado efia na Hopeless aye ready ne ntoma na wajie gunebo. That is obibini ni ambition. Instead of fighting for the whole country, the nation, obibini ambition is say, let me fight for one person so I can get what I want to eat. And then Oma Yinedi, even the street office, gangster office, ni kuro office, Oma Yinedi into Osun, or saying, look at obibini ajinio, or say Alan Chelemantin Baba. Hey, Hopeless Adoye is trying for another slave master. Or say, Hopeless Adoye, onim any how this nation, yempen foneba etu kwan ba abrochia omuntu kwan. They have not gone to the grassroots, the local business. They need to sit down with a laundry mat owner. They need to sit down with the grocery owner. They need to sit down with the panels, all these convenience stores. They need to go to Ghana for be small businesses. How they have survived for more than 10, 15, has houses in Kromuha and also built in Ghana. Ghana near our restaurant, minia restaurant owner no. Se MPB ne Singapore. Se MPB owa yere. Se wo wan kwa duro so. Se wan yashia menua wo restaurant wo Ghana. Tell me, say, if your restaurant will sustain you. No, menua, tell me. What is the place of the government? And na Ghana ni ama ne ho kwan say MPP na mewo esunu moja inti enehwe abrochi abrofo hu sa secret we say mo no mo ye irreversible. The damage on black leaders are irreversible. All the leaders, they saw how we elect our leaders. They saw, sir, who said we elect our leaders based on what the leaders has. Osikeni. So we bring in people who are there to rip from the nation and bring the money to the Western world. They saw, sir, the qualities are yen electing yen leaders are qualities of thief. Krono ewoha ewa brochimemuntino. The world leaders does not include Africans. Have you thought? Many are me. Mu secret Ghana, mu secret anything. And then who bet me are walking. Who has more leverage in our system than etimemu maini. And then Ghana ni awoti abrochi. Not Ghana because uji unhundi say we a first class citizen, just like a Kufuado has we Montier. This odd way, just listen to it.
Enemy Baba Pruvia Chro Denti Akufado Nyagane. Akufado Nanano Munya Obia Nyagane. Samosa Meboa. Samosa Meboa. What the video no Abe Bachelor, video no.
Let me just try my best to see whether I can send this and then show it to you live. Very good. Nature is working for me. Nature is working for me. I will send it live so you can watch it live. Oni awushame Ekufuado engine wuni, including majority of MPP people. They don't think they are Ghanaians. Period. Or Genesis obi or Genesis or ya Ghanaian no. Eya na Ghana hu hia no. The expenses are omo be incur in the country no. Eya na or the kwachire as ohene wunim se komo ba. Wuni advisors. Wuntie ekuyafo. What the grounds looks like. Hini wote wohwe oman so wontie wamo omuko efuo no mukoba ebe ka kire se nane emre bi ba bedu o etetefo no nyina etie indifuo ano eno nti na Joseph omutimi ehole inuane ma ekwamba ye no onya bi ma ne nuano mu no nti nane ntie omo ye adwuma ma no na ntie se nsuo bi eyiri ewo ekuro na tifi na eba. Kufuado does not listen to any Ghanaian expert, period. And we are in danger, and you are talking about MPP. Montier.
Enemy Baba Pruvia Chro Denti Kufuado Nyagane. Kufuado Nanano Munya.
Me pacho credit to me brother me babonechi. Omo manu ye mienu no. Sauti ase omo hunti na we Oketechi Afrifa omo hunti Kufuado is in power right now no. Oketechi
video ni bra wo video no ahweche no a ehye papa no a wo kasa no hweche ni di me ba be kasa ma kire wo ko na hwe video
ya ehia na tani aye de yinim no ebia biribi se ya na bia na yeye no ene ga bia ye giri se biribi e beba enkrama mu no ya ha no enduru ye feda na so ne wure de ene no krofo yi febru kiraba abo chimanche abato chiman ama ye ne ehia abisi ye num nsem wo efo me
hold on mamenka wo se nipa wo kasa yes Oforia ta the second chenie Akufuado nananie baby onya free a me say tie eye nipa no wo kasa na ne nana din tie Akufuado nana hwedi din na hwedi cheni din me be kasa ma kire wo na bom tie say near Casa be a bedroom crying. I had you 10 years. Now you say, Kwame Nkrumah in the Pabone for me. Shanana no D, never chen was Shani D, maybe cast much of you.
That's another thing in Asia. Now, then I had the Nimuno. If you have been say, maybe a year. And then a great be a year.
Monsha Papaya, Otiho, na Oti assembly din, way a na one kasa. Way a na Obi ebema ne ho so kire no tete mremu no obroni ne baaye no or introducing himself as a messiah. When we look at the scene, look at how miserable these people's faces looks like. They never question any authority. They never inquire. They don't even know what is good for them. Obibini nim ni ayamano. Obibini ni mreye. Enen kwala wagana weni mreye. Inti ene obi adani krono. Ja, mi sister bi kwa ye. Ewo ekrobisu wako for dianechi. Or say for the first time I want Ghana for from 18, 20, 21, 22. Almost shija. A year no. Ghana for many a young boy be a woo ye. Na boy see shija who tells me say Ghana. Would you tear dean?
Bibia Baba and Cramemuno. Yahano Andrea for that. Now so ne. Already. And then a crofty, February, about Timai, about to Timai.
Way a Kufuado Nana and a Casano Munshani Chena Shano no a month for a while we are Ganani. Uwa hini wo krum. There are psychological way bia a hanumo. It has been diagnosed as a yaria, a say a businya. For someone who don't trust themselves as who they are, a fear woo ya woo wutu muno. When the minute ober rejected sa fienu any believes pe. Now you live in a way, a dream world. And no, some no tend to have multiple personalities because they don't believe say papa no ti hono shani cheno.
I mean here, I be saying with them or for my home or my so academy material. I said that they did no.
Pause. Kwachi kaka. Munja di JB down kwa network. CNT. Ni.
Or my so academy material. I said that they did no.
Pause. JB dankwa nie JB dankwa anete won wo hene no woto no de wote ne nchen ne friend JB dankwa Joseph maho ba bia ye movie follow.
Can you tell me what it is that Dr. Nkrumah's government has against you?
Moya obroni na obesay obetete ntam no menua sa woni wadamfo krampo e wo ntokwa na wadamfo no ne tamfo eben wo a wadamfo ne tamfo a enye obi ope wa asam ba wadamfo no ne tamfo ben wo adem na obisa say na ono osesan hwe menua me say the Bible is clear. Ghana for hwe obroni tam Bible no sa old books no e no ode ye laws wo krom ha onimo nipa dasanimu nti obroni nje achinye ono wo kasa. Look at the question the white man asked Kufuado Nana. Or say, can you tell me what the Nkrumah's government has against you? Monsha chano enye Queen Elizabeth chana eshe papi. Enye Queen Elizabeth she ene se wo hu Kufuado nye ni nanimu tantansa no nye ni so ye Ghana ni. Or say or your first class citizen ewo Ghana. Na a first class obroni ni ba na obema amodan. Ene yenya obroni in image of Obibini. Nyame se me bon se me se so ya monti ase wo hu moma ye nhwe nkwa anim. Look at what pay attention to the accent and also.
Well, I really don't know. I've done practically nothing.
I've done practically nothing. I have done practically, that means say achemfo a kurofofo esne Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah came and fought for Ghana's independence. Kwame Nkrumah wanted to get rid of the hierarchies. Obroni kuromu ha yeni ohene sa minister bi ba yen asoria when MP yeni omunam Tom akwa we yen area we yen Canada hafo yen oh these people the government appointees you know when even Patrick Brampton when Patrick is coming to Ghanaian way. Look at the way he dresses. Obi and Cheche. ahemfofo nyina e de omo che Jesus Christ introduction mu ante ase oyi ni che e de to ho e bre ne ho ase so nipa dasani ene obroni atam saa advice no obroni bia ni wa as a government appointee or what to me e ba wo fia anase oba ho a owo bodyguards intimidation monhwe papa no ne accent okasa afen so onyi ni so Ghana ni monhwe no
against government. And it was a shock and surprise to me and my state for announcing that my statutory recognition has been revoked.
Can you tell me what legal authority you still possess as a paramount?
Monty Bruni no. You see, these people are trained to direct questions. Or you're trained. Or Bruni say, can you tell me a legal or way authority you have? Because Obroni person who says say move in who authority be a woody yen betchere gold no and no na JB dankwa and hona JB dankwa and na oye hero Emma in kwasiam paying for you because JB dankwa turned in away Kwame Nkrumah. JB dankwa succeeded and rallied other people other any for backstabbers turning their brothers and sisters. Oh my goodness. And then founders day ewo Ghana yendibium to a Kufuado and gangs no mugu mu parliament honeno to them Ghana belongs to them obronini jagana maomo. This is the evidence of it. To a Kufuado wa ye se wuti kumase wumpata mu aye poto na a Kufuado meye hweman but ono etime the Wi-Fi. What is the equity in the system? Etime the Wi-Fi called Chebi. Aye Chebi. The word Emma Chebi hine. And then on the brother, we can for real time and neti ho ekasano. What did you know?
Well, from time immemorial, I exercise all powers in deciding minor criminal cases, land cases, and other party complaints.
I say from time immemorial, he decides on land way a ho and a brofono Americans no a move in. Mama yenti.
Afe bra. Ya me pese me prove chiro nyina no. Ya nyasa. Tie said wo sikasa. But who you said wo sikasa ne na Akufo-Addo kura nso.
And that's why we need Akufo-Addo. You see, these people were groomed in a room. Akufo-Addo, any kind of oriata, way, akwaya, way, ochre, way, ochre dakun, sa family, no, they actually think, any osafoma for munya, they actually think they are not Ghanaians. Akufo-Addo, they be, me a video, me say, there is no way, say, Akufo-Addo is a Ghanaian, or he thinks it's a Ghanaian. You see, there are so many research gone into the mind state of a leader. When a leader thinks to say, "Obru kronu swa minya on she kronu so to for the people who live there to benefit you." So these people were groomed. They were put in a room. Do you know why only Akufo-Addo era and Sa for were stripped of their constitutional right? Sa Santrofi. Lolomi agbafa esa korona ya name akpafe. Do you know why these people akpafo do you know why these people were stripped of their constitutional right at the time of Akufo-Addo? Amanfo, these people were told by their forefathers who they should not allow to come close to Ghana. These people were raised with hatred. And they were raised with hatred. And we have such problems everywhere. We have this problem everywhere. And no broni, I eliminate a deep way a policy, sir. I eliminate racism. These people are racist against their own. This is dangerous. Because Emrana, the Germans and the English way for no, any British for no echiche yensa ase no na Sancho Filolomi akpa fofo no anyway for no na omo eka omo a German for no e control na emra we yem papa Kwame Nkrumah ebeje fa hodie no the Queen of England Emma Kwame Nkrumah sign ye say sa kro no muntimi nja enkoka Togo for because mo nka Togo ho omo ben maji they have migrated and become Ghanaians since asase na e wo ho no esese beka Ghana ho Emma omo de omo beka Ghana ho ene ede na esi ye Akufo-Addo bedi ade convinced Jean Mensa ono nso Akufo-Addo yere no onya na chi emfi nkran me say only the slave master the micro aggressor no will convince Ghana man to be part of Onuankasa rejecting their own. Listen to the sad stories are ekromu how many minutes is those? One day I'll do a special. I will show you a Korean akwala. Korean akwala.
Who are these people? You just made friends on Roblox, right?
Korean ba oni obibini ewo ye. Ewa America. Na when we say game bi ankwala no e play no. Omo wo room the amateur they create account and they meet other children to play with. And in that room, no, the amateur show omo face, but they are playing. Akwala we Korean nini obibini eba. And the minute or show on the face, in Kolani Diagoro, some may be in a Krobia, so they play just like a senior clubhouse at Tieno. So it's just like clubhouse, but they're from Kola. Akwala show on the face, a white girl. Catch that and say you are ugly African deben. This is a racism that boils into and no Emma Kolano she said I wish I was a white child. Akufo-Addo, because of this inferiority complex. Say deben and no anama Akufo-Addo engine this or your Ghana ni one who tan sano mo Ghana for mudin kola atemuno. This is the problem you are going to have in your hands. These children grow up to be bosses and abusers in the system. Akufo-Addo mwana mudi na tem. And na Akufo-Addo abeye a master of destruction. Ewo Ghana. And he has done it so well. Say he became expert at it. And now wetimia convincing Hopeless Adoye. Wetimia convincing Hopeless Adoye. Many more. Many children almost papa no man show mo amudi o matem mo mana amudi di o matem no they wish they were not Ghanaians and now we share MPP for omo eholi eboji Akufo-Addo so nyina are people who wish and never believed Ghana was enough efu omo ho omo ne nwan na epre nsuo ho omo di akokọ na epre omo kete ho owo nyina empremere nyina enchireben nyina ebo wura mu dam and they never believed. And once you never believed you're an African, once you reject your root, you become like a complex way identity way why you're confused and until you can't some magana won't be that and you rather obey for or koromfo abronsam ebedi ade wo Ghana into those people that elected Akufo-Addo like Paul Ochre that Paul Adom Ochre baba ware no hwe Africa ni Ghana ni o hwe skirt Paul Adom Ochre ware ni yere Ghana ni no na o hwe kilt Irish for tradition eda celebration I would celebrate your root. The minute I will give up your celebration and be somebody else, meaning you are lost in this world. Eda yede wo eda wo be ware ye celebrate wo birthday eda wo be wu. The minute ye be yira uwe wankasa wo root no meaning you never soul your spirit does not align. It doesn't align with your soul, and physically you do all wrong things. Into that Paul Adom Ochre baba waren. Who Paul Adom Ochre? Look at who Paul Adom Ochre is inspired of. Nana Akufo-Addo. and then my child say, Paul Adomochiri na oshe kilt, oshe Irish fuo, washe socks. She Ghana fuo kente bebrebe, she Ghana fuo lacy bebrebe, she Angelina bebrebe, she Ntuma bebrebe, wogugane. Paul Adomochiri eshe red and black kilt, a seketi. What a goof. Ebeye den na onkoto Christmas tree ewa abrochi emesi yen airport. Nyankopon hira mo. Monsha Ghana for de untimi yi otwe enya doa. Look at Marie and muguase enkoten. Ghana for muma yanjin tum say, hey, your damage is irreversible. Jitum ujitum wana obetimi enya ho aduro. Unyi ntum a unya ho aduro da. Osi Efia Nonchiri, the village lotto forecaster. Osi untumi stop the and go straight to the point. Violence in that day DNA. I don't get you. I just want to acknowledge Sadiq. Violence in my DNA. Violence in your DNA. The violence in your DNA. Paul Adomochiri is from Vietnamese. I'm telling you. Paul Adom, oh, but Mami Etiaba, Nyankopon Shao, see, we have that problem, my sister, how Ghana has become, that's why we are all migrating to Obroni land. Obroni, who say, no one obeti me as of Obroni, de adiane ma obibinia, onim say, obibini be abusing, because udi yawache, obe abusing. You have not come into yourself. You need to come back into your body. As I say, over back into your body. But when you envy somebody's king to be your king, say King Charles, King Edward, king pa asemno ajuja. Enunti na bibi foi. Adie biara emma bibi ni bia ye se obroni na ye. Jesus mo se obroni entuma kura na obi se obro bibi biara papa. Ghana ni onje ni hunti mo se obroni. I am here to tell you say udimu o maame o papa tetetete no obibini enenim dua so onu ena wotimi ko nsuo ase ena ye de nsuo na hye hu untimi nko nsuo mu nyame nhira mo share the video mane nko akire Ekufuado enye Ghanani, and that is period. And everybody follow it Ekufuado wo papa anhwew wanje wo nso ho antum ba mame nka rehemu asem bi nkyerɛw Bible ne say wo papa wo ebeton maybe obeyiwu ama o maame me da me na mada me be say ede na ebe adam ho me da na mada ba me nim say me ka kire ne say me ho me ye mare na me ntime hwe a onfa nani nsi ade kakraka bi so a eboro ono na ho den so eno nkote na ebetimi ama na survival ya nkyerɛw sa ade no eno nti wa hunsa wodi wani akosi Ekufuado so say your papa wajimi ena wo mfifrete trying to defend devil Nyankopon emma wa hoden nyane ahoden na sa wontie nso a omfa wo enhyemu the weak things in this world omfa wo enye ne ope obi wo ho a ono no te ase ewo otwen obi papa bi ba bagini wo Nyankopon hyira mo menuano mo. Let's share the video. Sadiq Richard nyame hyira mo nyina ena Awumi. My dear, among all the Facebook freedom fighters is you I love most. In fact, I love you like my own mommy. Minia, don't who first what I love you too. But I want you to love yourself. I want you to, as an African, black, love your bone. Love who you are. Stay in your body. Hey! Ekufuado, because if I show you the video I wanted to show you, this child, the teaching, the father had to sit her down and make sure that the words sinks into her body. Say, you are beautiful, you are black, you are from Kenya, you are a Korean, and you are a woman, and you are this, and I love, and I am beautiful. Ekufuado antie sansem ni bi ntie na Ekufuado fu ne nananom nyina fo say obroni no eja Ghana ma omo. They are wearing the crown of the way. Ekure bi ase emra King Philip wu ye no. Ekure bi ewo Australia chire ho tuntumfo. Say Queen Philip eyo omunyame omudeiti. Nti King Philip ewu ye no. Na CBC and one of the big way for any bineko capture. They were debating Omo bottom ene 2020 kwa ni wuye no. Omo bottom e was asase we so no omo bottom e before omo bottom e Australia chire ho kro bi achi efuo no mo ba. Na King Philip eye omo deity and they were debating whether yemfa Prince Charles. Hey. Say nipa no ho. Obroni gina ho ne bibi ni gina wa wankasa be the judge. Why e no beton someone who how our gold ended up where it is, why our timbers ended up where it is, why our lithium, why our rosewood, why our timbers, everything we have. Now you see where it ended up where it is. We have leaders who don't believe they are Africans, they are Ghanaians. They have never embraced their Africanism to work for Ghana. And then, unia unene ho, minua, tiena starte, shasie, na tie ni ye na hwe kasa oka o katwi die ba tie ni kasa ni mu ye pa because as I was listening to a radio station anchor for the budget no I listened to some MPP for omunye Ghana for nyankopon enhyiram na weekend ekodu awieye week na da wani mu nyame ema wanhodene asase wei endi muawo asase wei endi mawo ewie hwe so endi muawo enframa ebon ho enji wuntum enni yie ensuo enam ho esubonten etumi ewom etumi ehwe ensuo no so matumi ne ma asase no so emmekunkum nipa ewo so no se etumi no eno na me stress mbonwura wumu na nya tumi fa je wo ho. Now realize that you are an African. You are African. No matter what you do, you are African. No matter what you do, you are African. Boom, 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 boom. Booyaka, booyaka. Nyamenshiramo. Bye-bye.